At Home with the President, and tonight we're talking with him about the housing sector. Now, Mr. President, we just talked about the successes you've had in this sector, in addition to, of course, regularizing many of those, some of the areas you have made sure that house lots, more than 112,000, I believe,
Yes.
you've said you've given out. There was legislation passed as well.
Legislation was really designed to facilitate, in one instance, first-time homeowners. So one of the legislation we brought was kind of a rebate for mortgages paid,
mortgage interest relief.
mortgage interest relief that was passed in 2013. So now I think a lot of people are applying for that. I understand more than 1,200 persons have had 30% of their money, the interest that they paid on their mortgages, they had rebate on those interests that they paid. So it's a very good program to encourage and encouraging people, particularly young people, to own their own homes, and that is, I think, a very positive, because it helps in many ways. It has other positive spin-off for people. It helps easing tension or overcrowding. You know, when people live in overcrowding condition, it is one of the sources of tension and problems within families, and so we've reduced that considerably to allow more and more people to have their own homes, separate homes. They don't have in-laws interfering into their affairs. So the possibility of them being able to, well, to have like maybe better relationship with each other, having to solve their own problems without outside interference, probably has gone a far way to ease some of the social tension within the society. And those are some of the other benefits that it has. It has, of course, it brings other benefits to the economy as a whole, because it employs thousands of people, builders, landscape developers. You have to expand, government got to expand services to these areas. So you can see there's a huge spin-off from the housing sector itself in the creating new jobs, new areas, new type of facilities that people will have. It's really a very important win-win situation for people and for our country as a whole.